Hi everyone, my name is Danielle Teague and I'm an academic advisor at Gonzaga University. Welcome to GU. I am coming to you virtually and pre-recorded today to discuss the services that are offered through my office, Academic Advising and Assistance, or AAA as we're also known on campus. So we'll go ahead and get started. So that is my information on the screen. I, along with my colleagues in AAA, as well as our colleagues in the School of Business, put together the schedules for the incoming transfer students. So likely you've worked with myself or one of the other phenomenal folks we have on campus. If you have any questions after this presentation, please feel free to give me a call. If I'm not the person who put together your schedule, I would be happy to get you connected to the person who did. So what do we do in AAA? We support all undergraduate students in the pursuit of their academic success. This translates into many different things. We help with new student registration, so whether you are a first-time freshman or a transfer student. Of course, academic advising in general, so academic planning, course selection, mapping out plans to graduation, academic recovery as well. So if you find yourself struggling in a certain semester and potentially need some assistance getting back on track, we support students in that role. And we also do resource referrals. So if we are not the office that can best assist you, we make sure to get you connected with the office and the individuals who can. So new student registration, probably most pertinent to this situation right now. We advise and enroll all new students for their first semester. We secure the courses that are needed. Only things that are meeting degree requirements will be on your first semester schedule. There are very rarely electives. And a common schedule for transfer students will often include core classes such as philosophy, religion, first-year seminars, and then 1 to 2 courses for your major. And I'll go a little more in depth into that in a moment. For any schedule change requests, you can talk directly to the person as a transfer student, to the person who built your schedule. Or you're welcome to schedule an appointment if our office put together your schedule. Our contact information is on the screen there. If you do want to change your major, you can also talk with us about that. Our office works with students who are navigating the time between one major and the move to another. So how are your transfer courses evaluated? They are reviewed by the Gonzaga University Academic Faculty Department Chairs, the admissions office, and the advisors in AAA. You can speak with myself or any of my colleagues about your transfer credit evaluations if you think that you're currently enrolled in a course that could be satisfied with transfer credit that you have brought in. Gonzaga has a faculty advising model based on majors with supplemental professional advising services. So AAA, our office works with deciding students and transitional advising. So again, if you are considering a major change and you need help selecting classes for the new major, registration and procedural troubleshooting. So if you have any difficulties when enrolling in your courses, we do long-term planning to graduation. So if you want to map things out to see maybe if you have room for a minor or maybe you're trying to graduate early, we can help with those things. And then academic crisis advising. So of course, the things that we hope never happen, but sometimes do: illness, family situations, poor progress. Our office is there to help support you in those times as well. Registration in future semesters will be done by you with help from your faculty advisor. So each semester you will meet with your faculty advisor prior to registering, both in the spring and the fall semesters. And then you will self-enroll, and your advisor will show you how to do that. And if you have any questions about that, you're always welcome to reach out to AAA as well. This is an example of a degree worksheet, and it's filled in to show what students with a AA degree are going to have fulfilled. This is an art degree. And as you can see on the top here, AA stands for fulfilled through the AA degree, and W is waived with your AA. So for language requirement, that is satisfied with the AA degree. Students in the School of Business and Education and Human Physiology do not have the language requirement. Other courses satisfied are your English 101, Communications, Math, Science, your third year religion, and then all broadening and course designations. You very well could have transfer credit for specific courses in your major as well. This is a transfer credit articulation report. So this is something the wonderful folks in the admissions office put together. On the left-hand side are the courses taken at your previous institution, and on the right-hand side are what they transfer to Gonzaga as. So just as an example here, we see French 101 at Gonzaga. So this is a specific course equivalency, whereas down here we see lower division Soc. So this class did not specifically come over to fulfill a GU class. In this instance, that is the time when you can say, oh, I'll get a copy of the syllabus of the course I took at the previous institution, and that's when we can have it evaluated to see if it would fulfill a specific class. Then the other circle in green here is how many semester hours you are transferring to Gonzaga from your previous institution. This is for our folks who are bringing in less than 60 credits. So maybe if you didn't quite finish the AA or you were at a four-year institution and you had 45 to 59 transfer semester credits completed, the language requirement is satisfied as well as your third-year religion. And from our designation courses, typically you have to do multiple in each category, but if you come in with 45 to 59 credits, you only need to complete 2 classes total from this segment. I'm going to transition now into how to run a degree evaluation. So the first step is logging into ZagWeb, which is just zagweb.gonzaga.edu. It'll take you to this page where you type in your username, which is just the first words before the @Zagmail, and then whatever password you've designated for yourself. Once you log in, you go to the Student tab, and then you select Student Profile. From here, on the left-hand side, there will be a bar with multiple options. You'll select Degree Evaluation. Current term, so this will vary. Choose whatever term it currently is. And then it'll populate with your information right here. So your program, the catalog term, which is the year that you started at Gonzaga, and you'll hit Generate New Evaluation. If in the future you ever think about changing your major or want to know what it would look like to change your major, you can run this, which is called a what if analysis. It allows you to see what it would look like for you to major in something different. And we can always go over that at a later time if you have questions. So you'll select Generate New Evaluation. You'll select this little button here next to your program. The term you'll change to whatever the current term is, and then hit Generate Request. And this is what will pull up your degree evaluation report. Now this is a sample one, so it's completely blank. Yours will likely hopefully look much different. So this is just a sample one for the English major with a focus in literature. It shows you your major, your department, if there's any concentrations or minors, and then your catalog term. This is very important. This is the term you first started at Gonzaga. It's what it's pulling all the requirements from. So you need 128 credits to graduate from Gonzaga. Your transfer credits will show up here. You need a 2.0 GPA minimum. That's considered good academic standing to continue progressing. And then as you navigate down, it's going to break everything up by area. So first is the English major, or whatever your major will be. UD stands for upper division, which is 300 or 400 level classes. In this required column is how many credits total are needed. So 27 credits are needed. And as you complete these requirements, they will populate here in the used column. Then everything below this is what comprises those 27 credits. So these are the actual courses that you will be taking. And as you complete them, this no will change to a yes, and the class information will show up here on the right. So the degree evaluation is broken into upper division classes, lower division, and then core. So as we navigate down, here's our lower division. Again, 9 credits needed. In this sample case, there are 0. And then here are the 3 classes that make up those 9 credits. So most classes are 3 credits. Labs are 1 credit. Some classes are a little bit more if they're in the sciences. And then here's the core. So as we went over previously, for many of you who are bringing in a lot of transfer credit, you will not see all of these classes because they will have been satisfied through your previous degree. So for example, if you come in with an AA degree, you will not be seeing your English or the science or math or any of these broadening courses. You'll just see the philosophy series and the seminars. Again, language requirement will show up for anyone who has not transferred in more than 30 credits. If you're in the School of Business, Human Phys, Nursing, or Education, this will not be a requirement for you. So make sure to check your credit articulation from admissions. Make sure that you are receiving credit for everything you had anticipated earning credit for, and if not, you can contact our office so that we can work with you to get the necessary syllabi reviewed. If you have not done so, please make sure to order a final transcript that shows your degree is granted, if applicable, so that the appropriate courses can be satisfied on your account. And if you have questions about how your credits are transferring, please just ask us. We're always happy to help answer those questions. Some common Q&As we get from all students new to the university are where do I send my final transcript? The admissions office at Gonzaga, if you go to our website and type in where to send transcript, it's one of the first things to populate and it shows their address. Why does quote unquote it say that I'm a sophomore or freshman? So freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior are designations based on the number of credits a student has earned. If you believe you should have a higher class standing, i.e. that you've transferred in more credits, just reach out to us and we can go over that with you. For most classes that are back-to-back, there's a 10-minute space for you to have time to get to the next class. Students will ask if that's enough. Absolutely. You can get from one side of campus to the other well within 10 minutes. And why don't I have classes on Mondays? When you first look at your schedule, make sure to advance it by a week. Each new semester, Gonzaga classes start on a Tuesday. And so if you advance to the second week, you'll see your Monday classes listed as well. And then what does R mean? So if you see an R on your class schedule, that means Thursday. So that means you have a class to attend on Thursday. Our office is part of a larger center called the Center for Student Academic Success. We work with the Disability Access Office and the Learning Strategies Management Office. Wonderful resources on campus. We're all located in the Foley Library and our contact information is here. So if you do have any questions after having watched this presentation, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or any of the other wonderful advisors here on campus. And welcome to Gonzaga.